Hello guys, namaste and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to learn a few poses that will help you with your high blood sugar. If you have high blood sugar, these poses and practicing these poses can help you really control your blood sugar and maybe not have to take insulin someday. So let's get started and let's sit on Vajrasan. Number 1, we are going to do Manduk Asan. To do Manduk Asan, sit on Vajrasan, and now make a fist. And once you make a fist, press on the sides of your navel and take a deep breath in and exhale. Come on down. Don't go all the way down if you have back problem. If you don't have back problem, you can touch the floor with your forehead. I am just going to stay here and inhale up. Let's do this again. Make a fist. Press on your navel, right on the side of your navel. You might be able to feel a beat, kind of like a heartbeat, and you can just smile. Or while you do this, you can also do Kapalbhati, so you get your pranayam and you get your yoga asana also. So repeat this process, and if you can also hold your breath or just stay there. Let's try number 2. The same thing. If you cannot make a fist, put your left hand on top of your navel and right hand on top of it, and then do the same thing. You can do Kapalbhati here, you can breathe normally, or you can just hold your breath until you cannot hold it anymore, and then inhale up and relax. So let's do this again. Left palm, and on top of left palm is your right palm. Really press your navel and come on down. Don't forget to inhale and then come on down. It really helps with your high blood sugar. And inhale and relax. Now let's do second. It's called Vajrasan. Put your left leg straight. Make sure it's pointed, your right leg at an angle, and your left hand. Try to reach, really press your left leg and try to touch the knee. If you cannot touch the knee, it's fine, and just turn back. You can also do Kapalbhati here if you like. Hold your breath or just breathe normally. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Right leg straight up, left leg folded, right hand right from across your left leg. Try to touch your right knee and look back. This is really good exercise. Second one, the first one was the part 1 and part 2 of the same Manduk Asan. Now let's do this again. Make sure you really take control and breathe properly while you do this. And since we did it on the left side, let's do the same thing on the other side. This is called Vajrasan, or spinal split twist. Seated spinal twist. Alright, now let's get ready for pose or Gomukha Asana. If you're familiar with yin yoga, try to sit on shoelace pose. And if your right leg is on top of left leg, make sure your right hand goes to the back. Try to touch your left hand, move it from around and try to touch them. If you can't touch them, it's okay. You can just grab a towel or a sock. Let me show you from behind how it looks like. Sit on a cow face pose, be comfortable, and try to touch your left hand and really hold it together. And make sure your spine is straight. You sit on your sit bones and crown of the head top. This is called Gomukha Asana or cow face pose. Since we did it on the left side, let's go ahead and do it on the right side. Repeat the same process. If your right leg was on top, now make sure your left leg is on top. And left hand goes to the back, right hand from behind all the way around, and sit on your sit bones, your spine straight, and your crown of the head tall. Now let's do the fourth pose. It's basically relaxing pose. It's called Balasana or child's pose. When you do child's pose, sit on Vajrasana, then inhale up and exhale on the floor. Put your hands first, then really stretch and try to touch the floor with your forehead. Be careful if you're pregnant. Don't do this pose. Don't put pressure on your belly. And just relax. In yoga, this is the only pose that you can do right after you consume a meal. There are different variations that you can try, but we're just going to do this variation today. Now let's do this again. Inhale, hands high, and then exhale on the floor. And just relax. This is called child's pose or Balasana. Now inhale up and relax on Vajrasana. Now let's try fifth yoga pose that really twists your spine. It's called half seated, half spinal twist. Just cross your leg and bring your right leg all the way on the left side and again twist. When you inhale, you relax, and when you exhale, you look at the back. Twist when you look at the back. Now let's do the same thing on the other side. Right leg seated, left right behind your right leg, and then twist. It really works your spine, and it also helps with lowering your high blood sugar. And enjoy the pose. Now sit on the Dandasana and let's try this boat pose variation. It also helps you with your spine and really helps with your digestive system because it really helps you with your core work. So let's do this on one leg first. Make sure you sit on your sit bones and your spine is straight, your head is straight. Try to make your leg as straight as possible. Take a support from hand. If you are used to it, then you can just use 2 fingers and grab the thumb. But if you can't, then you can use your whole palm and stretch. And hold it for about 10 seconds, and again sit on Dandasana, and let's try to do it with both legs. Make sure your spine is straight. If you cannot do this, you can do half boat. If you can, your gaze should be on your thumb and sit straight. This is full boat variation. If you can bring your legs to your chest and hug it, do that. Otherwise, it's fine. And give a little bit of a smile. This is another variation of boat pose. Make sure your legs are pointed when you do boat pose, your core engaged and your spine straight. Now let's do another one that really helps you with your spine. It really helps you stretch. We are going to do cat and cow. So get on all fours, balance your body. Make sure your weight is distributed to all fours, 2 legs and 2 hands. Inhale up and exhale, just curve your back. Let's do this again. Inhale up towards the ceiling. Exhale, really curve that back. I really love cat and cow because it really helps with the spine stretching. Don't forget about the breathing while you do this. Now get on tabletop and just jump towards your hand, standing forward fold. And since we did forward fold, let's try something that I really love. We are going to try wheel pose. Wheel pose really helps with your balance, stamina, and flexibility. It also helps you with your digestive system, helps you keep in check. And just do the wheel pose. If you can, raise a leg. If you have strength on your shoulders, raise your leg and then come on down, relax. If you can't do that, try the bridge pose for a second or 2. I have just done it for a few seconds because I don't want to do a lot of back bend all at once. Or you can try forearm wheel pose. It's just on the forearm, not on your palm. And that's it. Thank you guys. Namaste. Thank you for staying till the end of the video. I hope you really enjoyed this, and I hope I have created better content than before, and it really helps you with your gut health. Please do subscribe to my channel and don't forget to share the video. See you all next week. Namaste.